And we start this evening with the threat of strong storms that will arrive while most of West Michigan is asleep.
So let's get right to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons with the latest on the potential for severe weather. George.
Upgraded to a Category 4, kind of a rare Category 4. That means a moderate category here for southwest lower Michigan. That is in the red color, and that is for later on tonight. And that means a moderate risk with widespread severe thunderstorms are likely. They could be long-lived, widespread, and intense as they are yet to develop up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Our confidence in this is moderate right now, but if we do get that severe weather stretching from northwest Wisconsin to southwest lower Michigan, it would be in the form of winds. Very high chance of that. 80+ mile per hour winds. You may have heard terms like hurricane force winds. We're going to call it 80+. A medium risk for hail will be at the tail end of those storms that develop over in Wisconsin, but there's a high risk of some temporary flooding because there'll be heavy downpours with these, and not a zero risk for a tornado, but very low. Probably hard to tell with the high winds that are expected. Again, here's what you should do. Just stay weather aware at all times. Have a way to get warnings while you are sleeping. In other words, to wake you up besides the storms. Check your shelter spaces now and secure all your outdoor objects before you go to bed, and close those garage doors, especially if they are attached. Best way to be woken up is a NOAA weather radio, and that is a smoke detector for severe weather. And then you turn on your local TV. Outdoor sirens not going to work very well if you're sleeping. And of course, you can always stay up to date on your weather app. Again, the storms have yet to develop over northern Minnesota into northern Wisconsin, but this is the area I expect there will be severe thunderstorm watches or maybe even tornado watches issued later on. After the storms depart, we're going to see our dropping humidity. We'll hit 84 tomorrow. We'll be in the 70s Friday, Saturday, and on Sunday. Hour by hour look at where the storms will be and when they'll depart is coming up in just a few minutes.
And remember, you can track the overnight storms with the help of the 13 on Your Side app. It'll allow you to track the weather and watch a live radar no matter where you are. Both Android and Apple users can download it for free. And tune in to 13 on Your Side mornings for the very latest on the severe weather. We will have team coverage from our meteorologists tracking the storms and our crews in the field. It all begins bright and early, 4:30 in the morning. Cloudy, muggy. I mean, it feels like all the elements are there right now.
And at least we have time to prepare just in case we have that severe weather. Get our water, our batteries, our flashlights, everything together.
Just in case something does happen.
Just in case. It's always better to be safe.
Our confidence is very high with this event. Doesn't mean it's an absolute.
Yes.
But you better be prepared than not.
Good advice.
Could not have power in the morning. That's the hardest part, I think. Let's take a look and see what's coming, though, later on tonight. 13 weather ball is blinking bright because of late night while you are sleeping thunderstorms in sight. It's also green. No change to our temperatures foreseen from today. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Mid and upper 80s, 88 the warm spot in Muskegon. Congratulations, made 90 in Detroit. We only made 85 here in Grand Rapids, one of the cooler high temperatures, but it did come within 3 degrees of our forecast high. We've done that 16 days in a row. Well, we have typical thunderstorms. We have strong thunderstorms. These are expected to be severe. Every thunderstorm has lightning and rain, but in this case, with wind, this could be 60+ miles per hour. That is what is called a severe thunderstorm. We're expecting perhaps 80+ mile per hour winds. Hail, if there is any, could be as large as an inch. Very low risk of that, but with all of the wind that's expected to come through, damage is certainly likely, unlike the just typical thunderstorms, which are limited and possible. And if that does happen, there could be thousands of people without power. Here's the severe weather risk. It was upgraded twice today. Last night, if you were with us, we were in a slight risk area. It was increased to this orange color and now red color, which is 4 out of 5. This is rather rare. The storms are going to develop up here and travel to the southeast over southwest lower Michigan early tomorrow morning. This is the damaging wind risk. We're in this pink category, second highest on the chart, and these slashes means this could be a significant event if it does indeed develop. There is a lower risk for hail. We'll be at the very tail end of any of those hail-producing storms. The best chance for that, northwest Wisconsin as they develop. And at the end, there is the low risk, not a zero risk, of a possible tornado. But if we get the winds with that, it'll be a little hard to tell whether it's straight line wind damage or tornado damage. Let's walk you through our high resolution model. You can see we've got mostly cloudy skies overhead right now. Not a whole lot going on between now and about 11 o'clock. This is 2 a.m. This is our model that best handles thunderstorms. You can see this is 2 o'clock in the morning. Nothing happening so far, but this whole area slowly moving down to the south and east. When I say slowly, I mean over the course of about 8 hours. Very strong storms all the way from Holland up to Mount Pleasant. Just about reaching the Grand Rapids area, then they blast on through between about 4 and 6 a.m. And by the time you wake up in the morning, if you didn't see the storms waking up, we'll just have mainly cloudy skies becoming sunny. All of the storms finally migrating south by about 9 a.m. So that about 4 to 8 hour period starting late tonight will be very active here in West Michigan all after midnight. There could be a lot of rain with any one of those storms. A couple of inches of rain could fall in a very short period of time, and that could lead to some minor, quick urban flooding. Dew points, it's going to be very juicy again here tomorrow, at least in the first half of the day. Cold front coming through is what is going to drop our dew points most likely for the entire weekend and most, if not all, of next week. We may see those dew points rise again by the following weekend, so we're going to get a little relief from that. After tonight's thunderstorms, though, your forecast for your Thursday, skies will become mostly sunny. You'll be in the mid and upper 70s north. You'll notice the change in humidity early on. We'll still be around 80 to the low 80s. Technically, that's a little bit cooler in Muskegon, but will be about the same temperature here in Grand Rapids. Upper 70s along US 10, low 80s from Fremont and Greenville. We will see skies become sunny later on in the day as those winds pick up out of the north. And as far as here in the greater Grand Rapids area, there still might be that lingering shower or a thunderstorm over about 40% of the area. And I'm thinking that will be along and north of US 10 early in the day. Then skies will become sunny. Look at these highs, low in mid 80s. 84 here in Grand Rapids will be virtually the same as we saw today. 13 on your side forecast. We get a break from the heat and the humidity for the most part. The humidity might go up a little bit on Saturday and Saturday night. Have to introduce now a chance of a shower late Saturday afternoon through Saturday night as a system comes down from the north, but most likely it will be while you're sleeping again, maybe late in the day Saturday. Sunday will be a nice day. Most, if not all of next week, will be on the cooler side. Average high is 83. We'll be in the mid and upper 70s, and then as we get toward the following weekend, we'll climb back to 80 plus and with a little bit more humidity.